I would like to welcome you to this episode of the System Podcast. I'm Dr. Neil Five, and today we are focusing on the OSCE, one of the most critical exams for any medical student. Imagine walking into your OSCE with confidence, knowing you have all the tips and tricks up your sleeve. Now, stay with us to discover what they are. First, let's quickly recap what an OSCE is. It's an acronym which stands for Objective Structured Clinical Examination. This examination tries to test your clinical skills in a series of stations which typically lasts from 3 to 5 minutes. It's a form of exam which tries to remove the bias. As you all know, long case, we cannot get the same patient in long case, but in OSCE we get to go through the same patients through the same time. So we try to bring objectivity in the exams, and we clinicians use it to try to test if you have learned some couple of skills throughout the rotations that we normally do in medical school. So each station is designed with either history, performing exams, so your ability to handle these scenarios is crucial. Before we start, let me tell you about Yehuza, a medical student in Bayero University, Kano, who initially struggled with the OSCE preparations. He was overwhelmed, stressed, and felt unprepared. But with some of the strategies he learned from Dr. Peter, he turned things around. Here's how he did it. Now let's dive into some of the things that helped Yehuza and many others. Alright, the first thing is templates. You have to study history templates. Now, it's very important for you to understand that in each of the OSCE station, there are questions which you are expected to ask in a particular form of way, even though we know history takes you from biodata, presenting complaint, until systemic review. There's a specific way you have to ask it for each symptom. For example, like cough, you have to be seen asking the onset and other things. So template helps to give you a picture of how all this thing goes, and each symptom, what you are expected to ask and how to ask it. So it's very important for you to get this template and practice them, or get to memorize some of this template, so it will be easy for you to bring it out and the station, which is just 3 to 5 minutes. And the next thing is that you have to own the stage. When you go to the OSCE station, one of the mistakes that we mostly make is we know we're in time constraint. We keep on trying to check the time, or we keep on trying to see what the examiner is doing. You don't have any business with that. Just own the stage. You are the doctor. Just focus on doing what you are expected to do, and let the score take care of itself. That's the most important thing I would like to let you know, because time is crucial in OSCE. It's just 3 to 5 minutes, so you have to take care of that. The next thing is that you have to get all your gadgets. Even if you don't have complete gadgets, it's better for you to borrow a day before the exams, because you will be embarrassed that you will come to see a station which you are expected to do a particular examination, and you know how to do it, but you don't have the required gadgets. You have to understand that the OSCE marks all those things. There's mark for the gadgets, there's mark for how you practice the skills. So it's important for you to have all your gadgets. And the next thing, you have to try to focus on completing the task. For example, a station of history taking, you have to focus on completing the history, like taking it from biodata down to systemic review. Don't focus on trying to be perfect. For example, trying to just stay on the concept of presenting complaint and trying to dig in and out. The exam is not trying to test your perfection. The exam is trying to test how you'll be able to cover a lot in a short period of time. Every section of the history is important. Or for example, physical examination, and trying to do general physical examination, there are different steps that you are expected to do, from the inspection down to the auscultation if there is auscultation, which is if auscultation is needed. So you have to focus on trying to cover the whole thing, because mark will not be given to something which has not been done, even if you know how to do it. Just remember that the OSCE is more of showmanship. So if you don't show that you know how to do it, there's no mark that will be awarded for that. You have to understand that. And the next most important thing I would like you to understand, that you have been hearing on and on and on, is to practice. Practice clacking. Patience are enough in the world. Clack, clack, and clack. Present to anybody, your friends, your seniors, anybody you find. This will help you. It's not just going to help you to get the stuff. You might think you are not building the stuff, but you need to understand that making mistake help to build your brain. That's how neuroplasticity work. And it's not just that, it also boosts your confidence, because the more you repeat a particular thing, the more confident you get in doing that stuff. So it's very important for you to take note of that. Now next, I want to tell you the importance of preparation in OSCE. It's not just about passing your exams. Passing exams is important to become a doctor, but this is the tip of the iceberg, because you would imbibe the habit of practice, and the more you practice, the more it gets into you, and this will help you in your clinical practice. It will help you in your NYC. It will help you in your residency. So I'd like you to keep on practicing. Practice as much as you can. So thank you very much for staying to the end of the video. I would like you to like, subscribe, and share to your friends. And the next episode will be talking about a particular symptom, how you are going to take the history of a particular symptom. So see you guys in the next one. Thank you.